Yeah. Not 5 seconds in, this is your first review, and you're already like...
I'm sorry. You said Yuli World.
I know. I said it off camera.
Oh my god.
I know
No, you didn't.
You're here and you're excited because this is one of your most anticipating... Oh boy. Here they come.
Yep. Well, I mean, the entire family.
Showing them off like a proud mom.
I am
a proud mom.
all the amiibo for this game are literally all in her lap. So she's ready. She's ready to
I'm more than ready.
She's ready to talk about Yoshi's Woolly World.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Lehew.
I'm Eryn.
I'm Paige.
And for the most part, Eryn and I played this enough at least that we can talk about it, but Paige, you beat it.
I got to the final world. Beating it is a...
Oh.
It's okay.
It's hard.
It's hard. Well, we'll get into that.
But it's so cute.
Yes, it's a deception. Like...
Cuteception.
This is honest to God the most adorable cutesy game you will ever see in your life. The frickin' startup screen is Yoshi hugging a dog, and even as a guy, you go,
adorable.
"Aw."
When I got it, I texted you and was like, even the disc of it is cute.
You know, okay, you know what? This is absolute payback. I'm not a huge fan of cutesy things, to be completely honest, but Yoshi just always melts my heart, and you made fun of me last year.
Crap.
Yeah, you did. Okay, I'm so glad that you're finally admitting it. So, texted Paige, and I'm like, oh my god, Paige, I really, really want this game. And Paige is just like, that looks stupid. I'm like, but it's so cute. And she gave me so much crap until it released, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh my god, the disc is so adorable. I'm like, oh, you caved. You told me that you weren't going to get it.
Until I said, Paige, we don't have anyone else doing Wii U games. Might have to have you jump on this.
Granted, during E3...
Oh, you're sounding like we forced her.
Granted, during E3, when, like, they announced it and everything like that, I'd even, like, told you guys, like, this is the game that I didn't think I wanted, but is the game I actually need right now.
Yep, but you made fun of me for being like, oh my god, Eryn, stop. And I'm like, oh my god, I want it. Like, I don't get girly very easily.
No,
but
you don't.
That was one of my rare moments.
So, I mean, the story of this is simple. It's the Yoshis are all chilling, maxing, relaxing, and then, as usual...
Okay, Will Smith.
Magic Koopa comes in and is just like, I'm going to turn you all into yarn balls, because, of course. And only, if you play by yourself, only one Yoshi survives, but you can play co-op, 2 of you survive this thing, and you're like, oh! All my brethren has been spread across 8 worlds. Again. Here we go. Basic platforming plot. From there, you get a Yoshi game that really doesn't do anything mechanically new, but its presentation is what makes this what it is.
Yep.
And the fact that it's probably the most polished out of all the Yoshi games.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
This is my first Yoshi game, actually, so... Yeah, I know.
Oh!
I just...
So, now this is
the
interesting.
truth comes out.
Because if anyone's going to have the most brutally honest opinion about this, it's going to be you.
No wonder you didn't want to get it.
That's not the reason.
Okay.
Alright, so Paige,
No, do tell.
you're going to be controlling this review. As someone who has never played a Yoshi game before, how did
This
you
is
feel
kind of
about
nice.
this?
I actually really liked it. Parts of it I like more than Super Mario. Other parts I don't like that it's not like Super Mario, mainly that it's only a co-op instead of having like 4 people play.
Oh, like the new Super Mario.
Yeah,
okay.
like the new.
Oh, okay.
Simply because it's much easier not to be sent back to checkpoints that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you feel, I mean, just thinking about the major differences between the Super Mario and Yoshi, how did you feel with the flutter mechanic? Because I know that throws off some people the first time they ever played one of these games.
It threw me off at first, but then I really, really enjoyed it until the point when I had to go back to playing Super Mario and try to do. I tried to do the flutter, and I'm like,
Same with
shoot,
Xenoblade.
no, stop. And then I was like, shoot, no, I need to bubble, not flutter.
So, what was I gonna say? Like, this is kind of like that weird thing where it's like, this is a spin-off of the Super Mario franchise, but this is a spin-off that has lasted for so long. I mean, the one for the Super Nintendo was huge back in the day. And then Yoshi's Story was kind of its own thing. And then it kind of just did all handhelds, but this is the first time, I believe, since Yoshi's Story that we've had a console one.
Definitely was.
Yeah, so that was part of the reason why I raised my eyebrows at this, was because I was like, wow, they're gonna do a console Yoshi game again. Is it gonna be Yoshi's Story 2? And it's weird, because it kind of feels like it. Except for the whole branching paths thing that Yoshi's Story had. But in terms of like the look, the style, and all that, it definitely does, and it's way better than the last game this studio did. So, yeah, let's hear from you.
In English and not in Yoshi.
Okay, that'll come later. But yeah, I've played pretty much every Yoshi game except for the original Yoshi's Island that was on the Super NES.
You've never played the Super Nintendo one?
I never had a Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I only had the original brick, which still works. But at the same time, I love how they really introduce the co-op, because it's just, I don't know, I felt like Yoshi's always been meant to play with another person, because like, if you're playing some of the other games, it's just, you see these mechanics and it's just, you want another person there, but obviously it's not possible because it's on a handheld. So,
like the fact that you would have to throw eggs at something and you run out of eggs. Now,
that was a huge pain
that's
in the
not
butt.
a thing.
Yeah. I know, I get to eat my partners. It's so great. Eat my partners and they come back to life, and it's just like, if you run out of eggs, it's just like, hey, there's somebody else here. This is nice. Or other things here. Like, it's just so useful.
That was, when I did play co-op, I, like, kept on doing that. I would, like, eat the person I was playing with and, like, carry
It
them
pisses
around.
the other person off so much.
You have no idea how in the older games how much that would infuriate people. Like, you get to a point where you need to throw an egg and then you have to backtrack till you found something that can give you an egg.
It was so frustrating.
So that's a big fix. This is a huge fix that this series has desperately needed.
Oh yeah, and like the art style in comparison to the other ones, because like Yoshi's story seemed more like a claymation in my opinion. Like it was more, it was more physical instead of like the 2D style that we're used to on the 3DS and the.
It was probably like for a 3D Yoshi game, for its limitations. You're right. It made it look like a clay animation style, but that kind of worked in its favor.
Well, yeah, definitely, because it separated itself from the other Yoshi's Island games on the handhelds. Because, like, whenever he was just, like, there was a new Yoshi's Island game that came out, or, new Yoshi's Island, I almost said Yoshi's Story, but, since we were talking about it, but, because he was just, like, new Yoshi's Island, I'm like, oh, another clone. Because it was, like, the same art style, like, they didn't really change many of the mechanics, but. Well, New Yoshi's Island did a couple new things, but like this one definitely sets itself apart from everything else that they've done with the Yoshi series.
Yeah, because I remember you were kind of iffy on New Yoshi's Island because you kind of got burned out on it. But this manages...
Stole my copy back.
This...
Digital download, Nintendo, come on, can I please have that back?
I literally have it in the other room. Like, I have the physical copy for you in the other room.
One of the kids just flew, excuse me. Somebody save the child. Where is it?
It's in my 3DS pocket in my backpack. It's in the front pocket.
You just sidetracked her major.
I totally sidetracked her major in this whole review, but
I don't care.
so do you really have anything else to say about this? Because you're the one that played the farthest.
It's a cutesy game, and you're like, oh, how can I ever be mad at this game until, like, you get to world 4 or 5, and then you're like, I want to burn this to the ground.
And why is that? Like, does it just get, like, difficult?
Yeah, it's... With the bosses, like, you get into the swing of things, but once you, like, you easily can mess up at the same time. So, like, it's like you get one step further, and then, like, you die.
Oh, good.
And then, like, you get one step further into it and figure out the next pattern, and then you die. And I'm pretty sure my roommates took, like, enjoyment out of just, sitting in the living room with me, not offering to play with me. But,
You just saved the child. Sorry.
I did not save the child.
He's still down there.
But...
Gonna have to edit that out.
But, they'd sit in the living room just to watch me, like, yell obscenities and like threaten the game after like being so like
Stop dying, you cute Yoshis!
yeah, because the whole time I was going, you can't even be mad at this game. It's like such a stress reliever. You get mad. You get mad.
I want to get mad, but it's so cute. It's like when a puppy pisses on the counter.
Edit that. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't have to edit that word.
Okay.
But
Just when I say it.
well, I mean, it's.
I'm kidding.
Do you have anything else to say about this?
Me?
Yeah,
Honestly, like, I think it's the most...
because you haven't said anything really negative yet.
I mean, I've only played, like, the first 2 chapters because I'm not fortunate enough to have a Wii U.
We got through 3 of them. We got through 3 of the chapters.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we totally did.
You and Logan got through 3 of them.
Yeah, I thought you would. No, you and I definitely did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I thought we did.
No. I remember this crap.
Okay, well, anywho, from what
It's Yoshi, I remember this.
from what you played, it sounds like the frustrations don't kick in until we're at, like, at least in our playthrough, until we're at the next part where Paige is.
Well, I mean, it's a lot like the Mario games anyway. Like, the frustrations never kick in for me until at least World 7 or 8.
When you die in the same spot 20 times.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, I mean, like, my only frustration, but then again, like, it's with every single Yoshi game, like, those ghosts really frustrate me. Like, when you have to jump on them to, like, get to another level and stuff like that, it's just, like, up the stairs, but if you don't time it right... Like, I mean, that's always been a frustration of mine throughout every single Yoshi game, period. But some of the yarn, I guess, like, to unlock some of those characters and stuff like that, I don't know, sometimes it's a little bit annoying when it's just like, we work so hard and then it's a design that you don't want, and it's like, are you serious? But, like, I can't really think of anything negative right now.
I love how that's your negative. Out of
I haven't played enough of it. It's like, no, I mean, like,
I forget, she did get upset at one design, and it was really funny.
I'm trying to remember which one it was.
I could see you like throwing the remote.
The citrus one, that was what it was, because I was just like, I don't know.
Citrus Yoshi! You were like,
I threw the controller down, I was like, I'm done. Okay, I walked out, and then the next level was like Moo Moo Yoshi. I'm like, oh, I'm a cow, this is great.
See, so, I never paid attention to the designs that much, mainly because I always played as an amiibo design.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about that.
Yeah.
So the amiibo functionality.
functionality.
So the amiibo functionality in this game is if you have any of the amiibos from Smash Brothers or Splatoon or the Super Mario, you put them on and it does a design of the Yoshi. I played as Duck Hunt Yoshi pretty much through this whole game that I've played so far. If you use one of these guys...
Yeah, what does he do?
So he puts a second one on there, and they all put a second one on there for you to
You can
try.
lift it up higher. No.
So all these
If you're
little
gonna do
guys...
it right.
All these little guys apparently make it where if you're playing single player, you pop it on and then you got a little buddy right next to you.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah.
You
So...
can borrow one.
I'm taking the blue one.
I'm sharing. That better come back in the same piece.
I was about to say, like, literally right up the street at Best Buy, they still have green.
Okay.
That's good.
So... I don't really have anything else to say about this besides the amiibo stuff. It's actually pretty awesome what all they put in. It's kind of, I mean, it doesn't change the game, but it's nice. You know, it's cool to have all that.
Yeah.
I need to try YouTube and Falco and see what happens.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got those. You got Falco today. That's right.
Yeah, I need to try those and see what happens. So, I mean, I'm gonna say let's not give it a grade because we haven't gotten far enough. You can. What would you give this a grade?
Shoot, I'm bad at giving grades.
Figure it today.
Stop. I would say probably A-.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, it didn't come off as like a perfect. Just because in the beginning it seems really easy. Like,
it does.
Wait, I have a negative. Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you finish.
No, just because it's really easy. Like, I breezed through the first entire, like, chapter of the game, and I was like, well, if this is going to be the whole game, and then, you know, like I said, it just kind of smacks you with, you thought this was going to be easy? Lies.
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 Mm-hmm. Yep, okay, negative criticism. Then again, that's kind of how most of the platformers start out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, in
I felt
Yoshi's Island, they don't really start off that way. Like, they kind of separate themselves from, like, at least Worlds 1 and 2.
But I feel like even, like, for a platformer, it was really, really easy.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Like,
Extremely.
I don't know. I'm one of those people that really sat down and studied the cheats and everything because, well, let's be honest, I'm a Tom Brady when it comes to that stuff. But I'm just, I don't know. It's just like it was too easy to get through the first couple of
We
worlds.
blew through it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
It was not difficult.
But I'm also one of those people, like, that's why I thought that it wasn't really a negative criticism, was because, like, me personally, I pick up on, like, stuff, like, really, really fast. Like, I beat Paper Mario without a guide at first.
And you do start to do that because, like, you're like, oh, this looks like a place that, like, a hidden cloud's gonna be for an item.
Yeah.
But it also starts to get to the point by, like, World 5 especially, I was definitely using, guides to, like, find all of the yarn and objects and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because you cannot do it by yourself.
No, I can imagine that. And I
Yeah.
heard apparently if you go through and get everything, you unlock another world.
Yeah, you do. They have a, like, as in, like, on each stage.
Yeah.
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 If you get all the daisies, you unlock a new world on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
I mean,
are impossible,
yeah.
by the way, because they don't actually have land on them.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's nice.
It's like Super Mario 3D World, I heard, where it's like they give you that final level and it's just like, oh, you thought this was gonna be easy.
So, like, that's
Nice.
definitely when I turned on to the, the easy mode that they like to remind you
Oh
of.
yeah.
When you die 5 times, and they're like, if this is too hard for you, you can give him wings.
Give
I'm like,
fire.
thank you for telling me I'm incompetent at this part.
Nintendo gives you wings.
Yeah, but see, here's the difference. When you do that in Woolly World, it didn't. It sounds like it didn't give you any punishment. If you did it at any point in Super Mario 3D World, you can't unlock Rosalina. So you have
Wait,
to.
whoa. You can unlock Rosalina in this
Oh
game?
yeah. It's super hard. They don't make it easy.
Oh,
but
no.
you can.
No, you know what you just did? You gave me a reason to actually play this game.
How the tables turn.
Son of a... Okay.
Spoiler alert, everyone. Eryn doesn't like Super Mario 3D World.
On the Wii U.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
the one.
played it on the 3DS.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Mm.
The Wii U one, you can unlock Rosalina.
Stupid cats.
All right, so you can check out on the Tanooki.
I wasn't done!
Yeah, you were.
What else do you have to say?
Yeah.
Have you unlocked Potleaf, Yoshi?
What?
What?
In the first world?
Oh, that's right.
One of the Yoshis looked exactly like a Potleaf.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. No, but... I mean, it's just visually pretty. I really like it. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but...
Hey.
Awesome.
I like how she cut you off just to talk about pot leaf Yoshi.
I know.
I'm sorry, I thought it was funny.
All right. Well, you can check out the rest of our reviews under Our Thoughts On playlist on the Tanooki YouTube page, which you can find from our main page at Tanooki.com. I'm Lehew.
Awesome.
And Paige.
Have a good night, everyone.
I can't resist, I'm sorry.
I know you couldn't resist. Do it. Just get it out.
Do it.
Do it as
Come
much
on.
as you can.
Awesome. No.